Hey friends, oh my goodness, where have I been? I feel like every time I do a video, I'm starting it with, where have I been? I've been working, y'all. I have been working. So this video, this is Sunday, but I'm trying to get it done so that I can post it on Monday. Because we're talking about money. And so I like to do a money video on Monday. And I've been intending to do this video every Monday for weeks. So here we go. I want to talk to you all about how I'm paying my bills after this divorce. Two things happened after my divorce. I got hit with the debt. I was already getting all the debt from the marriage because I made more money, and his money is like, he's from the VA, so it can't be touched. So I was already getting the debt, but then I got hit with a debt I was not anticipating. And we're going to talk about that because I keep feeling like I just want to talk about that. But y'all know I talk about things when I'm ready. So, but let's just say that particular one debt came with a monthly payment that is more than my house payment. So, needless to say, I panicked. But I said two things happened. The other thing that happened is that the income from my main job, I work for myself, decreased. The economy and tariffs and all of that had an impact on that income, and it went down. So at the same time that now my bills are going up, my income went down. And so I just lost it for a minute. And then I remember something that my father told me, and he said, if money is your only problem, then you don't have a problem, because there's so much money out there. You just have to put yourself in a position to receive it. And I know that sounds like cliche and rah-rah and self-help-ish, but just that thought really shifted the way I was thinking about the situation. And I decided to start a second business, which is reselling. And I've talked to you all about that a little bit before. So I just finished my 90 days, my first 90 days as a reseller. By the way, I just hit top rated seller on eBay, which you cannot hit it without a 90-day, like they look at your last 90 days. And so I hit it right after my 90 days. So yay! I'm gonna put a little clapping sound right here. And I'm going to imagine that y'all are clapping for me. So I hit top rated seller. I've been doing great with eBay. But it has had me so busy because not only did I start eBay, I also started a part-time job producing 2 podcasts. So I am going to share the information about those podcasts with you all, so you all can come over and subscribe to that channel to help me out and watch some of the podcasts to help me out. And there's just some really good conversation on these podcasts. Really, really good conversation. So the channel that I'm doing that for is not my own, but it's not monetized. So we need all the help that we can get to get there. So that's where I've been. So how am I paying my bills post-divorce? Still have my same source of income that I always had. But to make up for the gap that was created by my income going down and my bills going up, I have started a part-time job, and I've also started a business reselling. So many of you all, when I first shared with you all that I was going to do reselling, asked me questions. I'm going to show you my most recent sales. Not everything I sold in 90 days, because that's almost 300 items, but I'm going to show you my most recent sales. Are just going to come on the screen. I'll talk to you about them a little bit, tell you what I paid, what they sold for, so on and so forth, and then I will come back and close it out. So first of all, I sell on 4 platforms, but I'm only pulling sales from 2 platforms. First up, we have this Dooney & Burke bag. It's sold for $80. I paid $24 for it. And then, of course, the profit is the difference minus fees. I sell these GH Bass shoes for $25, and I paid $6.99 for them. And these Skechers, I paid $3 for, and they sold for $15. And all of those things came from thrift stores. Next up, these Steve Madden heels. One of my followers sent me a huge box. She cleaned out her closet and sent me the box, and that's where these came from. So that $14.87 is all profit. These Oneida spoons I got from a yard sale for 75 cents, and they sold for $12.82. These Merrills I got from a thrift store for $3, and they sold for $16.62. And this KitchenAid hand mixer I got from a yard sale for $2, and it sold for $12. This shirt I got for $1 and sold it for $9.34. One of my thrift stores has a dollar rack, and so a lot of the things you're going to see on here are from my thrift store's dollar rack, including this neck shirt, which was on the dollar rack, and I sold it for $13.17. This I actually don't think I made money on. I got it from the thrift store for $2.50. It sold for $7.69. So the profit on that is very little. These plates, I sold 4 of them for $19, and I got them for $4 from the thrift store. I got this hat from the thrift store for $1, and it sold for $9.80. This Minnie Mouse hand sanitizer holder was mine, and I sold it for $5.57. So probably just a couple dollars profit. Remember, the first 150 things I listed came from my home. This came from my home, and it sold for $10.50. So that was all profit. These came from a yard sale for 50 cents. This Jersey Shore game sold for $13.99. And it has been in my home for years. I bought it to resell on eBay years ago and never did. Here is another dollar rack item that sold for $13. These boots cost me $5 from the thrift store and sold for $27.30. This flat iron came from my home. It sold for $11.19. I told you all I looked up everything in my house that I wasn't using to see if I could sell it. These I got from the thrift store for $1.50. They're cat silicone popsicle molds, and they sold for $15.39. I got these from the thrift store for $3, and they sold for $15.19. This sports bra Under Armour is another dollar rack item that sold for $16.02. This vintage Pyrex I got for $7, and it sold for $34. I thought I took an offer on that, but maybe not. These shoes I got from the thrift store for $6.99, and they sold for $30. This game I got off Facebook Marketplace for $2, and it just so happened to be a special edition, like an anniversary edition. So it sold for $22.79 used. I was so shocked. So now we're going to switch to Poshmark, which I love because they show you what you earned after they take their fees. I got this Madewell bag from the thrift store for $3. It sold for $22, so my earnings are $17.60, but I have to subtract the $3 I paid for it. So keep that in mind when you see earnings, that we have to subtract what I paid for the item. I got this Nightmare Before Christmas wallet from the thrift store also for $3, so the earnings were $8.05. It sold for $11. I got these sandals from the thrift store for $6. They sold for $22. My earnings are $17.60 minus the $6 I paid for them. These Under Armour men's shorts were from the dollar rack. They sold for $9. I made $6.05. This gorgeous bathing suit, new with tags, it retailed for $149. I paid $7 for it. It sold for $32. I earned $25. This is a bundle. I love that on Poshmark the customer can bundle. These shorts came from the dollar rack. The shoes came from my closet. They paid, I'm not sure what they paid, but I earned $11.05. So subtract the $1 I paid for the item, and I earned $10. Next up, this shirt sold for $9, but I got this from a yard sale where you could fill a bag and just pay $5. And I got like 15 items in that bag. So I don't know quite how to say what I paid for it, but let's do, what is that, 33 cents? This next purse I also got in that same filler bag, so 33 cents, sold for $15. My earnings were $12. These shoes I paid $6.99 for at the thrift store. They sold for $25. My earnings were $20. These shoes I got from the thrift store for $3. They sold for $15. My earnings were $12. This vest came from the dollar rack. It sold for $13. My earnings were $10.05. This shirt came from the dollar rack, sold for $12. My earnings were $9.05. And this shirt came from the dollar rack, which sold for $10, so my earnings were $7.05. These sandals came from the thrift store for $6.99. They sold for $23. My earnings were $18.40. These shoes were from the Fill-A-Bag yard sale. They sold for $10. My earnings were $7.05, and again, I paid like 33 cents. These shoes I got from a thrift store for $2.99. They sold for $33. My earnings are $26.46. This next bundle sold for, I'm not sure what it sold for, but my earnings were $35.20. I paid $4 for the Pyrex dish. The sandals I got, they were given to me for free from someone cleaning out their closet. And the t-shirt, I paid $3.45 at the thrift store. So I paid $7.45. So we're going to deduct that from $35.20 to figure out my profit. This jacket was also from one of my followers that sent me the closet clean out. It sold for $25. My earnings were $20. And thanks to my generous follower, that means I did not have any cost of goods on that item. This Victoria's Secret mini backpack was part of that Fill-A-Bag for $5 at the yard sale. So it sold for $15. The profit is $12, and I paid 33 cents. I got this Michael Kors bag off Facebook Marketplace for $10. It sold for $34. So my earnings were $27.20, subtract the 10. So that's all I'm going to show you all today. Like I said, these are two of the marketplaces I sell on. This was eBay and Poshmark, but I also sell on Facebook and one more marketplace. But that would make this video way too long. These are my sales from about a week, the last week or so. I still have a lot to learn, but I promised that I would tell you all how I'm finding things, what they're selling for. And I just wanted to show you that even though I'm still figuring this out and don't know quite exactly what I'm doing, it's still a nice little part-time income. So that's it, friends. That is some of my most recent sales. I didn't cherry pick. I just really went down the list of most recent sales to just kind of show you the kinds of things I'm selling. I'm mostly getting these from yard sales. I'm mostly getting these from yard sales, thrift stores, my house. The first 150 things I listed came from my house because I was starting this business with no money. Like, that was important. So the first 150 things came from my house, and then I started going out sourcing. If you have any questions about reselling or me or anything, just drop a comment below. Do me a favor and just drop a comment anyway. If you made it this far, drop a clapping emoji in the comments. Drop a clapping emoji in the comments, or a thumbs up if you made it this far and you don't have a comment. But if you have a question or a comment, I'd love to hear from you. I will see y'all on the next video. Maybe one day at sea, or somewhere down the road. Bye-bye.